Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MOBA Stadium for this UPSL Premier Division National Quarterfinals. It is Tennessee Tifo taking on Miami United FC. At this time, for those in attendance, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this presentation of UPSL Premier Division Southeast Region Finals. It's Tennessee Tempo taking on Miami United FC. Larry Weaver alongside Andre Bomar. We have a very interesting matchup here, Drake, because we have a team that has been at this point multiple times throughout their seasons. And can this Tennessee Tempo get over the hump, or is Miami United on their way to Irvine, California?
Yeah, Tennessee has always been a fixture, one of the top teams out of the Mid-Atlantic there, and it's just been one thing after another trying to get over the hump in this national playoffs. They've done well to get here year after year, but now it's going to be the challenge of getting past Miami United, who themselves look strong this season. And it's going to be quite the game between these two very strong teams.
Miami United coming out of the Florida South Division. They were number one in their division, 10-1-2, 42 goals scored, 13 goals allowed, 29 goal differential. Tennessee Tempo coming out of the Kentucky-Tennessee division. They were in second place, 10-1, 52 goals scored, 8 allowed, a plus 44. For the goal differential on the season. Take a look at this national tournament bracket where we stand right now. We are the final match before we go to the Final Four. The other regions have been set. In the West, it is LA-10 FC. They defeated Deportivo Rose City 3-1. In the East, Chicago Nation FC, they defeated New York Braveheart 2-1. And in the Central Division, it is Balboa FC. They defeated St. Croix 1-0 in extra time. That's how we get there. One more match, then they're off to Irvine, California.
Yeah, and I said Mid-Atlantic. I meant Kentucky, Tennessee, where they're from. And, yeah, these two conferences bring about some blockbusters from time to time. And you know, there's so much on this game now because you are playing for a trophy. You're playing, you know, as you see across the field there, you're playing for the regional to go on to the Final Four in Irvine, California. And so a lot rides on this. It should be a nice emotional match. And it's going to be quite the ride, so fasten your seatbelts.
And it's Tennessee Tempo who are going to get us kicked off here in the first 45. It is Harrison Watts, their leading goal scorer. They're going to kick us off. He's right over that Voigt ball. Voigt, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. And get ready because we expect this to be a very entertaining 90 minutes. And we'll see if we go to stoppage time. If we end in regulation in a draw, we will go to 2 15-minute halves. After that, we will go to the penalty spot. Our center officials got the whistle underway here at MOBA Stadium in Peachtree, Georgia. Thank you so much for coming along with us.
Yeah, I think right away there, Larry, you see the intent. Tennessee Tempo trying to go long into the box. Their intentions are well known. They're going to be attacking today.
Tennessee Tempo are in the all-red kits. They're moving from left to right. Miami United in the all-black kits, moving from right to left. Good movement there on the far side from Miami United. Lose possession, trying to be ran down. You see Muirhead, number 23, really putting the pressure on Miami United there. Both of these teams, a lot of experience on that pitch. Who has enough to make it to that Final Four? We'll find out as this match goes along.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of an immovable object against this irresistible force. They're both going to be trying heavily on the attacking end, and they're strong throughout the fields. So it should be quite an entertaining match from the neutral point of view, but it's going to be a nail biter for any of the supporters groups.
Over here in the near corner, it's going to cross it in. Just able to get a hand on it to clear it. Trying to recycle it in the box. Another one. Watts has it, tries to turn it. And that will be a corner for Tennessee Tempo right out of the gate. We're only
2 minutes in, and we're already with our first corner of the match.
Yeah, already you see the way that Watts gets himself into that scoring position. He's got a nose for goal, as we've seen throughout the season, and already in these early minutes, they're a threat.
It'll be Pierre, number 10, who's going to take this in-swinger. Have a conversation in the box. You can see already starting to crowd into the goal itself. Center official Gunwin Park getting everybody under control.
And we had this discussion before the game. These are two very emotional teams, high-intensity teams. We expect the referees to be busy today trying to keep things under control.
Already you have to go back yet again as there's pushing and shoving there in the box. Gunwin is going to have a busy day. Here comes the in-swinger. All the way through.
And it comes.
A Miami player goes down. Looks like he may have gotten stepped on. That was off the ball.
Park's going over to assess the situation. Doesn't look like they're going to need the trainer. He's back up.
It'll be a goal kick.
We've had sort of an electric start already.
Ball went over here on the near side, asking for another one.
Yeah, no ball boys at this match to grab those stray balls out. So
back underway here in the early portions, only 4th minute in. Go over to the far side is Miami. Nice ball over the top. Trying to give it for the on-runner. Cleared by Tempo. Heavy pressure by Miami. Serrano's going to earn, and he's the one that was down. Serrano was the one that was down just a bit ago, and he's saying, hey, I was fouled over there as well.
He's trying to remind the referee to try to take account of these fouls that are coming. But, we have a very experienced referee crew. They know how to run the game, and the players need to just concentrate on playing.
Yeah, this one's just about 5 yards out of center circle. Give a chance for Insua to send one forward. He'll come over here to the near side, over to Serrano. Serrano right at the top of the arch, cleared by Tempo. That one is going to go out. It'll be a throw for Miami. Both of these two teams having to make the trek all the way here to Peachtree City in Georgia. About central for both of these two teams. Try to make it as neutral as possible. Look at that pressure by Miami United. On the attack. Good ball over to the far side. A little bit of a deflection. Back in and cleared by Tennessee Tempo.
Yeah, a little lazy there in possession there, Tempo. Allowed himself to be caught in possession. Got a mini break going the other way for Miami United, but it's come to nothing so far, but they still have possession.
It was a good steal, good pressure by Casiabua, number 8 for Miami United. Almost wins it again. Watts. Here's another chance by Miami. Into the box, sliding across.
Ooh.
Just across the face of the goal, out for a goal kick.
Half chance there for Miami United. They had good period of possession for them and good pressing for them on defense. They're forcing Tempo into a couple of mistakes there. Got a decent shot off, but goes wide there.
And it's one of those things, we've covered Tennessee Tempo through the seasons, and one of the things to always note is they are a little slow in getting going into a match, especially here in these national playoffs. It takes them a little bit to get into the game.
Yeah, it's like they pace themselves a lot of times when we've watched them before. I think some of that is just waiting to see what their opponents are going to do, what strategies they're going to put into play, so they wait and soak up a little bit of that pressure. But there's a certain urgency I see already from them in this match. they push forward pretty quickly from the whistle, the starting whistle on now.
Jermaine Muirhead, number 23, got a little bit of a head knock there on that header, but he's okay. Back to the defense of Miami. Serrano has space to move here on the near line, gives it to Insinua. He gives it right back to Serrano. He surveys the field. Give and go right back to him. He's going to go all the way back to defense. He's going to be taken down. Again, wanting a foul. That was just another case of a little too slow in that pass. Yes. Both teams really putting the pressure on. That was 11, number Cousins.
Yes, nothing wrong with that challenge there. It's gone out.
And that one went out for a throw. And it looks like this ref crew is going to have a long day working with the Miami United player, number 22.
Yeah, so like you said before, there's so much experience on both sides coming into this game. And the pace has already started pretty high. You just wonder if they'll be able to sustain that throughout the match.
Jatsur Serrano, number 22, he has been a part of most of the plays, and right there, up and over, okay. That was Horace Avila Jr. who went over the top of Serrano. Tempo have possession. This is a pretty busy game. You see it's really getting physical. And there's a nasty little challenge. Is that going to be a yellow? Yes, it is. Will be a yellow card issued in the 9th minute. You called it right off the bat, Dre. This is going to be a physical game.
Yeah, you know, and it's, you saw the intent from the Miami United players early on. They're starting to go down, and they're immediately calling for the referee to call a foul. So they're looking to set this pattern, and now they're trying to protest. That was an accurate call from the referee. It was a bad foul. It deserved a yellow, and he got it. It's nothing to really argue about there.
And that yellow is going to be issued to Robertino Insua, number 10. A player that has a lot of pedigree in his genes. So that was in the 9th minute. This is in a dangerous position for Tennessee Tempo. You're looking at maybe about 5 yards out of the box, about 4 yards to the right of it. So give it about 24 yards.
Tension building. Referee still having a discussion with people in the wall. There are the group of players in the box there.
Put over on the far side, and that one is going to be a foul. Again, Serrano down on the pitch. And then you have 2 players on the backside there that are down as well, 1 for each team. Looks like number 10, Stanley Pierre for Tennessee Tempo.
Yeah, something tells me they're going to be okay.
Yeah, and it looks like it was also number 6, Augustin Calais. Back underway here in the 11th minute. Not able to control that ball. Out for a throw. Quickly thrown into Watts. Lays it off, deflected right off of United. United immediately looking to attack.
A lot of space on that right side.
Miami's got space, just not able to control that ball. Got it over there to number 4, Luzuriaga, but he was not able to control it. Cleared away by the defense of Tempo.
Nice flick up there. Good work in defense there from Tempo to turn the tie, but here come Miami again. Oh,
There's a foul,
Foul.
and just incensed on that foul again is Miami.
Yeah, they need to calm down. This is if they're going to argue ever call this, maybe they're trying to disrupt the rhythm
The
that
flow.
Tempo's trying to develop. But these are fouls.
Good ball, controlled. Here comes Tempo. Good movement.
Oh, nice. Is he on?
He was
Offside.
offsides. Good offside trap there by Miami United. Again, you look at the referees for today. Gunwood Park is our center official. Thomas Brickman and Ben Abrams are our ARs, and Al Tanju is our fourth official.
So Park's going to
Get
Test the
a
ball.
replacement ball.
didn't like the inflation on that one. See if we can get back to some football here.
13 minutes in, 0-0 between Tennessee Tempo and Miami United right here on the UPSL YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Get all of the content. You'll be able to see the Final Four in just a few weeks in Irvine, California. You'll get all the information on where to pick up those broadcasts on the UPSL's website and social platforms. Cleared away by Tempo. It's going to the backside, though. Will he be able to keep it in? No. Yes, he will. But it'll go out. It'll be a throw deep, almost like a corner.
But there was a lot of space on this left side for Miami. If they could have caught the number 10 player there, he was in acres of space by himself. But all the direction went to that right side. But this is a real opportunity here in the attacking third for Miami.
Sebastian throws it in quickly. Cleared by the Tempo, but settled by Miami. Go back to the defense through center circle. Over here to Serrano again. Cahalis will go over to the far side, controlled. All the way back to the keeper. Now, a little bit of the chaos is starting to settle in this match as we're in the 15th minute. Both teams' nerves starting to settle. Aveska will go forward to Serrano. Deflected off, it'll be a throw.
Yeah, both teams very high intensity. I think that once you start looking at possible a goal that could be scored, that's really going to change the complexion of the way these teams are playing.
Like I said, both of these teams scoring a plethora of goals. Shot taken right into the arms of the keeper.
Good shot there.
But both teams with plethora of goals. Both teams not allowing a lot, like I said at the beginning. Tennessee Tempo only allowing 8. Miami United only allowing 13 in the regular season. Watts trying to get there, cleared away by Miami. That one's going to get headed away. A little bit of a miscommunication there with the back line of Tennessee Tempo, but Miami get us back underway quickly. Nice little flick by Insinua. Hits the brakes, turns around, does Morales. Quickly forward.
Can he get turned?
Fighting in just a phone booth of space. Still has it. Shot! Just pulled it wide.
How
just a
did he
bit
get
of a
that shot
finger.
Off.
Shot taken by Angelo Fernandez.
Surrounded by a plethora of Tempo players, he was able to get the ball and turn and to get the shot off. Almost got it on frame as well.
Quickly see here, he makes that turn. Good pass over to Fernandez. And takes the shot as he's on
Phenomenal
the pitch
attempt
and is
here.
still able to put it on frame. And this is going to be an in-swinger. taken by Insinua. To the near post, cleared. We'll do it again.
First real threat from Miami here in this first half here.
Two corners now. One corner for Tempo. Another in-swinger. This one a little bit farther headed, but headed right over the bar and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, he knows he's in pretty good space there. Had a free header, just got a little bit under it, and it ballooned over the goal.
Good work here so far in the first 18 minutes from both sides.
Very entertaining match in this early going.
Chiba will get us underway. He'll go short to his center back, who gives it right back to him. This Tennessee Tempo team playing more of a 4-4-2, whereas this Miami United FC is kind of a traditional 4-3-3.
Yeah, I think both of them also have fluid styles, so those will change periodically. Those formations will change periodically during the game.
Foul committed again.
Got a Tempo player slow to get up there. Don't think they're going to need the trainer.
That is Stanley Pierre, who is down. That's the same player that was down on the backside of the goal just a few minutes ago, but he's up and he's moving. And this is going to be Gilly, number 5, Alfredo Gilly, over the ball.
So will he go long? Oh, he's walked off now.
He steps away. Back underway.
Going long.
Watts gets all the way back here to the back line to Badai. Badai is trying to thread it forward. He'll get it right back. Maduro gives it to Gilly. Gilly trying to thread it forward, but it goes right to the keeper for Miami United. Sebastian D'Angelo gets us back underway. Goes right back to D'Angelo. Easy settle. That Florida South Division is absolutely stacked. And that one would have been offside.
Yep.
But that Miami area is absolutely stacked with teams.
Yeah, Florida traditionally very strong with their teams that get to the Nationals and always going to be a threat. But we're at the stage of the competition now where everybody is superior. These are the best the UPSL have to offer.
Cleared away by the defense. He still has control of it.
Kept it in.
Deflected again. That one will go out for a throw.
Pretty good position here. Could be almost like a corner kick if he's able to do the long throws.
You look at some of the teams that are in that Florida South Division. We've had a pleasure of seeing a few of those, like Little Haiti FC.
I think Gunwin's having a go here. I think that he sees a problem developing with a lot of verbal stuff coming from the Miami players. Here we go.
Good throw to the box, straight up into the air by Miami. Aduro tries to get a second chance, but it's going to be cleared by Miami. Now the break is on. Working down that far line. One-on-one, crossed across, and just not able, but it is still in. And finally cleared. You could see there that the Miami player, Fernandez, wanting to get a foul as he was going up against Aduro, not going to get it. But that was a one-on-one fight between the two players. Sebastian Uzuriaga was able to get the cross. Gets it again. Go back to Cajelas, and over here closer to Aveska, and he'll come over to the near side here to Serrano. Serrano will go back to center circle. Daza gives it over to Freehan, and then we come back forward, cut off by Gilly. Insua. He'll come over here to the near side, but that's just too far over the head of Serrano and out for a throw.
Yeah, United being patient with their passing, trying to probe a little bit, look for a way through. Just had an errant pass there, but
some of those other teams down there in the Florida South, we've seen City Soccer FC. Of course, you have to talk about Inter Miami's academy is in that system. A lot of teams down there. 14 teams played in that Florida South division this season. Tempo looking to make it through. That one is going to come off of Daza, and it will be a throw.
I know Tempo's going to be desperately looking to get a result in this game to get on to the next round, something they have trouble doing in the past few years.
But Eyes throw into Gilly, just a little too strong, knocked out. It'll be a throw for Miami, quickly taken by Insua. Insua goes down like he was
Shot.
He was shot with has a deflection off of Badai.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 ball, and, you know, not sure what's injured on him, but, you know, both teams can go to it. Gunwin Park's going to go and talk to the player here.
See if we can see anything.
Yes, both players.
Because you see, here's the throw in. And there's a little bit of a slap from Badai as the ball was being cleared. Didn't look to be extremely egregious.
No, I mean, it's, you know, it's football. It's a contact sport, and, you know.
But Badai is going to get a yellow card.
Yeah.
That yellow card coming in the 25th minute. It's fair across the board. Gunwin Park trying to keep control.
Keep control, yep.
It is a slap to the face.
Yep.
It is a foul.
And it is a yellow. Got both trainers out on the field now. And again, like I say, I think he's going to be just fine.
This Tennessee Tempo team, they were a part of a 12-team Kentucky-Tennessee. Southern Indiana FC was the top team. Tennessee Tempo able to win in the playoffs, make it into the Nationals. And that's the one thing here in the UPSL. These divisions are just growing exponentially.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you know, when we first came on board here with ASMG coverage, we have 400 teams thereabouts. That include the women and academies. And now we have well over 800, you know, and so it's more than double since we started our coverage here. And even, you know, of course, most people know that we cover the Georgia Conference. That's going to expand next year, and they're actually dividing that into 2 different premier divisions. And so just like Florida, Texas, California, we're going to have multiple divisions in the state for premier.
Park talking to Insinua, making sure that he knows. You can see the weather there on the screen. 92 degrees, feels like 100. Add in a few more degrees with that artificial turf here at MOBA Stadium.
Yeah,
Insinua is going to have to come off as the trainer came on for him.
And he's not going to leave. He's explaining something. Smiles, so that's good to see.
That's always good to see. Underway.
And all of that comes to nothing.
We end through all that with a goal kick in the 27th minute.
Quite a lot of late and wasted time there, but going to be put back in play by Tempo. Yeah, it's good to see the two players shaking hands there.
Good to see as always. 27 minutes in, 0-0 between Tennessee Tempo and Miami United FC right here on the UPSL YouTube channel. This is the Southeast Region Finals in the national tournament for the Premier Division. Controlled by Tennessee in the attacking forward, cleared away by Miami. Going to go back to the keeper. Calm as you would like it over here to Badai. Badai hits the brakes.
Good pressure from United.
Cannot get it through and out for a throw. Serrano puts it back in very quickly. Good movement, Insinua. He's going to go towards the box. Great save and grab by Dejiba.
Brave coming across there. Yeah. Very vulnerable. He's slow to get up there.
Deba had to come up.
Yeah, he's going to get on up. He'll be all right.
There really wasn't anyone there in that attacking section, but Deba had to get that right.
Yeah, he had to grab it out of the air because there was approaching United players.
Headed forward, but that one is going to go out. You see the thumbs up from his forward player. They're calling that ball. That ball should have been a Miami ball, but they're going to call that they're going to say it's a deflection and that it is a tempo ball. Looked from here, but we are all the way over on the far side, and the head coach of Miami is going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, from
just kind of losing cool over there.
Yeah, dissent. We're gonna. I don't think we're gonna end without seeing red at some point for a player or maybe even staff at this point. You know, both teams were talked to before the game about keeping their cool, respecting the referees, but we'll see how well that goes.
Yeah. Headed forward, here's an opportunity for Tempo. Trying to work around the defense. Deflected off. Here's an opportunity over the bar and out for a goal kick. That one coming off a deflection, tried. Just not able to get it on frame.
Got to go to hydration break, I believe, now. Now both teams have really had good opportunities in front of goal here. Even match.
Hydration break here in the 30th minute, 0-0. Take a look at that last opportunity by Tennessee, trying to work it out of nothing. You can see that deflection. Tries to take the one-timer, and it's just up and over the bar. But like you said, Dre, it's pretty even between these two teams so far. A lot of pressure from both sides. Both of them looking to put something on frame, not able to do it so far in these first 30 minutes. We'll see what they can put together in these last 15 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, good pace from both teams. They both look threatening and dangerous going forward, but both teams are well organized on defense, so it's really a good boxing match. You know, they're going toe-to-toe right now, and it's just really entertaining for the neutral. I think that Miami United, they're going to have to try to keep their head a little bit more. You know, you'd want to finish the game with 11 players and your full staff. And when you keep complaining about small calls like that, you know, it's going to build up over time. I've never seen a complaint change a referee call.
And once they've got it made, they've got it made. So 2 yellow cards issued to Miami United in the first 30 minutes. Insinuant receiving one in the 9th minute, a coach getting one in the 28th minute. Nathaniel Badai for Tennessee Tempo getting a yellow card in the 24th minute. That gets you all cut up on the cautions for today's matchup. Winner of this match is on the road to Irvine, California for the Final Four here in just a few weeks to crown a champion of the UPSL spring season 2025. Collect your purse of part of that $155,000 that's on the line throughout this national playoffs. We just crowned the women's division national champions in Kansas City just a week ago.
Fantastic tournament there.
Hats off to Albany Alley Cats. I will say it correctly. Albany Alley Cats.
They had a really, really good tournament there coming out of New York. Were underdogs in that final against Little Rock and took it to penalties and came out on top. And of course, the big news was the 15-year-old
15-year-old goalkeeper saving 2 of the 4 attempts, wins it for her Alley Cats. Cleared away.
A lot of space on this left side.
Serrano hears exactly what you were talking about and takes that space. Threads that one forward in possession. Trying to get it back to Serrano. Cleared, but still in possession of Miami. Serrano's going to take a shot. Save by Jibba, getting that. Dibba's got that 6'2" frame.
Yeah, but he had to get down quickly there.
That Lindsey Wilson University player clearing it out for Tennessee Tempo.
And again, I mean, United showing the ability to really, once they're in that attacking third, to really put pressure on the goalkeeper. Quick turn, quick shot, and on frame. Get enough of those, and one of those is going to go into the back of the net.
Nice little flick on, receives it right back. He's trying to find space in the middle of the park, able to get it over here to the near side. He has it, he's in the box, tries to flick it. And doesn't get the outside of the boot right. And that one's going to go out. Diego Morales trying, just didn't get a good portion of his boot on the ball.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try to go far post on that. I think he tried to flick it over the goalkeeper near post, and that's, you know.
He was just trying to, like a golf scoop.
Yeah.
Just
they're
didn't get
really
it.
great. If you can get it on frame, generally you can score those types of goals. But if you miss it, then it just doesn't look quite right. But good attempt again. They're getting forward. And like I said before, they're finding a lot of space on this left side. They're leaving it open for United. And Tempo could be punished for that later on.
Going to be a foul committed on Tempo.
Discussion about where the marking of the kick should be.
Back underway is Miami United. Good ball forward, deflected, bouncing around, going to be cleared by Gilly. Back and forth we go through the midfield. Nice little flick there. Now here comes Tempo on the attack again. Lifts it across. Serrano clears, and he's just going to get absolutely trucked from behind. That is a clear foul there. Again, lucky you're not going to get a yellow card.
Kind of my part was pointing to where they should put the ball.
Yeah, it's only about 15 yards farther back.
They just won't put it back.
Horace Avila Jr., number 7, is who committed the foul by Tempo. Back underway. And there's another foul committed by Tempo.
This is a good opportunity for United to get something organized in their attack, the Tempo half of the field.
Number 21, Guai, who committed that foul.
I wonder if they're going to try to exploit. I mean, even if you look now, that left side is wide open. They have 2 United players over there waiting somebody to notice them.
And right on cue, Serrano, Insua. Back to Serrano. He lifts it forward, over the head, still in play for a second, gonna head it right back. Deba has it.
Yeah, I guess, you know, Tempo's relying on that good organization they have. They are leaving spaces open, but they seem to be recovering well as the ball moves into those open spaces.
And like we said at the beginning of this broadcast, Ray, is this going to be the season where Tempo finally get over that hump? They finally make it to the Final Four. They've been here to this Southeast Region Final multiple times and have just always been the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yeah, it'll remain to be seen. It won't be easy against a strong United team here. But they do have the quality to get forward if they can execute. But of course, United are going to have a different story in mind. They want to get there as well.
Now here comes an attack over on the far side. Again, he cannot keep that one in. He goes down.
Tried to stretch and keep it in. It took a little funky bounce over there.
Augustin Calais tried to control it.
Well, I tell you what, Larry, whoever gets to the Final Four, they're going to, all four teams are going to earn it, because this has been, the competition level has raised so high in a number of different conferences, including our own here in Georgia.
And this will be the first time in a year that it won't be Soda City, as they were defeated by Asheville.
Yep, we're going to have a new champion this season. It's been Soda City the past 2 seasons.
We got to cover this Southeast Region Final for both of those attempts. Well, over the course of the last few seasons, last few years, we've been right here at.
I'm sorry, I laugh at the. It's almost tradition.
You always
try to
try
get 10 to 15 yards down the line for a throw in.
Yeah, you always try to gain a few yards. Badai finally gets us going. Always try to gain a few yards.
Everybody
on
does
those
it.
throws. Everybody does. Back to Deba. A little bit of an extra touch, but he gives himself some room. That's a confident goalkeeper.
Yeah, you have to get that right, especially with someone hovering over you.
Cleared out, be a throw for Miami United as we are in the 40th minute.
This half has just flown by.
We'll see how many extra minutes of stoppage time we will receive. Right now, my prediction is probably less than 2.
Yeah, I mean, we had the hydration break, but a couple of injuries. Oh,
right around the defense in. Punched away by Deba, but still in Serrano's protect. Still bouncing through, and Deba has it that time.
Oh, and he mishit it, but it almost got through a crowd of players. And I'm not even sure how the goalkeeper, how he saw that to go down and grab it. But good opportunities there for Miami United. It's like we're going to have a trainer come on.
See here, as this ball comes through, Deba gets it with a beautiful punch. And then Serrano, he goes down as he collides with the Tempo man. Trainer coming out to check on him. He has spent a lot of time laying on this pitch in this first 40 minutes. But a beautiful punch with just a palm away with the left hand from Deba.
Yeah, Deva's down as well. He's stretching his leg there, getting a little water.
Again, thank everyone for watching this UPSL Soccer Premier Division National Final for the Southeast Region. This is the last of the region finals. Next stop, Irvine, California for the Final Four. Don't forget to like and subscribe. to get all of the UPSL content right here on the UPSL YouTube channel.
Yeah, and there will be a trophy for the winner of this game and the prize money as well.
Serrano getting a quick shower there. Like we said, it is warm out there. Feels like about 100 degrees.
Yeah, synthetic
Welcome to the
turf.
southeast.
High humidity.
He is up on his feet.
Good effort from him on the shot there, but I
second,
think that
back down.
collision might have done him some damage. He's back down again. It's right before the half. Less than 3 minutes to go, plus stoppage.
Center official wanting to see if he can move off of the pitch and over to the side so we can get back underway.
Not sure what it is that that ails him. If it's something with his back or back of his head, I can't tell.
Remember, here in the UPSL Premier Division, you can have up to 7 substitutions per match. Those substitutions can come at any time and in any order. So it's not like in the professional ranks where they have to be in those scheduled
Looks like he's going to be okay.
coming
he's
off the
gonna come
pitch under his own power. But not like in the professional ranks where you have to have those scheduled bubbles for substitutions. You can do them anytime here in
I think
lower
Donald's
league
gonna
soccer. It's going
go over and see. I'm not sure
because the
what
collision was more. It looked like the collision, and he looks like he might be putting on like a nose.
maybe some blood, perhaps.
But it was a pretty solid
Oh yeah.
collision, body to body there.
Yeah, and it might be with the blood. They have to make sure it's stopped before he's allowed back on.
He's going to walk the sidelines, waiting for Park to let him back on, and he has, and we're back underway. We're in the 45th minute, but I think our substitution time is going to increase with that delay in the medical for Serrano.
Yeah, I'm going to guess 4 minutes.
A little bit of a step on Muirhead, but we're still going. Miami working down that far line. Just out to the edge of the box. Try to cross it through, able to. Cleared by Tempo. Right back into possession. Deflecting back through. And Sua is deflected
good
off and
work
right
there.
into Diba's hands.
Nice work. Very deliberate header back to his goalkeeper there. Take it out of the danger.
Rolls it out to the far side.
But again, United looking very dangerous whenever they get forward down that right side. Oh, poor touch.
And just not able to control it was Gilly.
That gives United an opportunity here. Fourth official about to set something for the
I
stoppage
already
time.
got a little glimpse of it, and it is a doozy. 7 minutes of stoppage time. 7 minutes.
Well, you know, we did have some injuries. We had the hydration break, which is going to be 2 minutes. No goals yet.
I want to go out and be a throw for Tennessee Tempo.
See the shadow inching its way across the field.
As the sun is setting here in the southeast in Peachtree City, Georgia. Lights will be on momentarily. It will definitely be on for the second half. Foul committed there by Miami. Just about inches away from the Miami bench.
Yeah, the sideline's very tight here at MOBA. Beautiful facility here.
One of our beautiful all soccer facility here in the Atlanta area.
Yeah, we're in Peachtree City, about an hour south of Atlanta.
Sent into the box by Tempo and beyond and out. It's going to be a throw for Miami deep in their third.
Tempo gonna have to reset here. Little soft press from United.
Diba sends it long. Controlled. And cleared out by Miami.
Almost took out the trophy.
And the VO that's over there as well.
Yeah.
Here comes the throw from Tempo. D'Angelo sends it over to his center back. He'll go over to the far side. Wants to send it long, holding, finally releases it. Nice little flick forward. Secondary flick, not able to get on to a teammate, but they're going to get it over here with a bad pass from Tempo. Right through centrally, shot taken, Diba has it.
Oh, get an opportunity. May have rested that just a little bit there, but it all started with a poor cross-field pass there from Tempo. But Diba up to the challenge.
Gilly is able to clear that ball, being held up. Tempo fighting on the deck was Aveska,
Foul.
and Miami's going to earn the foul. A battle between Cousins, number 11 of Tempo, and Aveska, number 2 of Miami United. Aveska on the deck, still fighting, winning possession. And then Miami win the foul. Aveska is going to send that one forward. And Sua is able to flip it forward, but that pass off the mark. He goes down.
He should have stayed up. He could have challenged for that ball. Now he's going to get up.
Through center circle now. Turn.
Can he
Tries to
split
cut
defense?
through the defense. Diba is there.
Nice work for the goalkeeper.
Fernandez trying to make his way through the 2 defenders. He ends up getting a little bit of an injury himself. Gilly is going to earn the foul. And Sua's already on a yellow. Going to have to be careful.
Like as I say, you know, they're going to have to keep their head a little bit.
We are just about 5 minutes through the 7 minutes of allotted stoppage time. Still 0-0 between these 2 teams.
You know, as this game goes on, and if it stays tight like this, the emotion's going to rise, and it's going to be a real hard work. It's going to be real hard work from the refereeing crew to keep things cool.
Right on the line, cleared by D'Angelo. Great work because Watts was right there.
Clutch defending from United.
Cousins was able to thread that ball down the back line. Avila Jr. is going to have this long throw.
Looks like he's going to try to put it in the box. Here it comes.
Not all the way through. Watts was able to head it forward, but it's going to be cleared by Miami United. Will be a throw. We're already through 6. We're in the last of the 7 minutes of stoppage time. Badai, captain of Tennessee Tempo, trying to call, get everybody ready. That one came off of Miami United, and Badai will get to do it all over again. He'll wait for it to come down. Well, it wants to stay in the stairs,
Wants to go
in
down
the seats.
Got a good little roll on it there.
That new Voight ball, what can you say? Decisive steps up. He'll throw it back and around, able to keep it in. He'll take the shot. It deflects right into the arms of D'Angelo. He will clear and headed away. Duro making that header away, goes down. Pierre going down again over there on that far side. Pierre, I think I'm not quite sure if Pierre or Serrano have been down the longest on this pitch between the two sides.
Yeah,
both
have been
of them
down on the deck a lot.
They have been giving it their all these first 52 minutes.
Yeah,
We're past the allotted stoppage time. We're up to the mercy of Gunwin Park's whistle.
Give the coach for Tempo having a real problem with what's going on in front of him. He says,
got another yellow card. And I think the yellow card is issued to both another coach of Miami United, and I think number 33, Santiago Fran, also received a yellow card.
Yeah, it's all dissension too.
And that's going to be in the 54th minute.
Yeah, we'll get some more stoppage time added on here. I've lost track of who has the yellows, so it's going to be a very dicey second half to see if they can finish this game with both 11 players.
I got you covered.
They're still going at it.
Tempo is going to get us underway with the throw. And that will be the end of the first 45. We will go into halftime with the score. Tennessee Tempo 0, Miami United 0. It has been a spicy little bit of football these first 45 minutes. We'll see what happens in the second 45. We'll step away, get us a beverage and a little bit of a snack. You do the same. We'll see you in a few minutes for the second half here at MOBA Stadium. It stops at halftime. Tennessee Tempo 0, Miami United 0. And welcome back to MOBA Stadium here in Peachtree, Georgia for this UPSL Premier Division National Quarterfinals, the Southeast region. It is Tennessee Tempo taking on Miami United FC, 0-0 at halftime. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar. Two teams that were very, very closely matched in that first 45.
Yeah, very evenly matched. Both teams look very dangerous going forward, but well-organized defenses have kept this game scoreless. And so it'll be interesting to see what each set of coaching staff have done to maybe make changes. But I think we're going to see many changes, but I do think we're going to see a goal or two in the second half.
It'll be Miami United that are going to get us underway in the second 45. They're in the black kits. They're moving from left to right. Tennessee Tempo in the red kits. They'll be moving from right to left. Tennessee Tempo from the Kentucky-Tennessee division. Miami United FC from the Florida South division here in the Southeast region. Who is going to move on and go to Irvine, California? Hopefully we find out in 45. If we don't, we will go to extra time. And if not, we will go to the penalty spot.
Lights are on, and now we're getting set for the final 45 minutes. Will we get extra time? Will we get penalties? Or will somebody decide this in regulation?
Both these two keepers, D'Angelo for Miami United, Deba for Tennessee Tempo, have looked fantastic in the first 45. Fernandez over that Voigt ball. Voigt, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. There is the whistle, and we are underway for the second 45. Does someone have a winner in them? You got to see the highlights and replays at halftime, all the chances. And immediately that'll be a foul committed by Serrano.
In a pretty good position here on that far right side.
And Serrano's going to earn a yellow card for that in the 46th minute.
It's a real opportunity for Tempo. Let's see how United are going to defend this free kick. I think Park is determined to keep this game under control there. Bit of a reckless challenge there.
That is the 5th yellow card for Miami United FC. 2 of those yellow cards to coaching staff.
Yeah, most of the yellows come from dissent, not live action play.
This ball is about 22 yards out, almost over there on the touchline on the far side. Headed away by Miami, looking to turn. Great work by Gilly to shield Fernandez away from the ball.
Wow.
Good flick forward by the ending of the extended of the boot.
Yeah, just to keep that in bounds, it was quite a feat there, but here come United.
Headed back and forward, trying to get it to Fernandez. Fernandez knew he was offsides.
Yeah.
And Sua is going to get there. Right across, cleared. And that's a dangerous clearance because that came right through the boots of Fernandez. Back in, Deba slaps it away. Again, in action. Watt's going to get there.
I turned on that speed at the right time.
Into the box, holds it up. Going to hit it. And it just pulls it wide. They thought that was in. You can see all of the fans from Tennessee Tempo cheering because they thought that was going in. And it just
looked like it might be headed.
It was just enough of a touch to go out.
Close, close, close. They do get the corner out of it.
It's going to be an in-swinger Avila Jr. is going to put this in-swinger in for Tennessee. And grabbed by D'Angelo. Good work by the keeper.
Rose up high and just grabbed it away. Good command of the area from D'Angelo.
Go back to the keeper. Moving forward. Send a nice long ball. Chested down, going to be a foul.
Went through the man in the back. Just gives United a good position for a free kick here.
It'll be right there. Take a look really quick at that opportunity by Watts just a few seconds ago. Controls it, hits the brakes, hits it with his left, and it's just barely touched by D'Angelo.
Even on the replay, it looked like it was going to go in the back of the net, but goes wide.
And Sua over the ball again for Miami. Freehan was going to take it.
Didn't quite
Cleared
get
away.
that. Don't think he struck that the way he wanted to. Oh.
Here's an
Broke up.
opportunity. It's a break for Tempo. That ball's a little bit in front of him, but he still has control. And going to be nicked off of the defender for Miami, and it'll be another corner for Tennessee Tempo.
Two heavy touches there as he was getting into the box there. Lost a little bit of the control. Allowed the United defender to recover a bit and put it out for the corner, but it's still a danger.
You can see here, just a little too quick for that replay. It was just taken off of number 5, Daza. This will be an outswinger this time.
A lot of pushing and shoving going on in the box there. Hands on hands.
Just like we saw in the first half. Here comes the outswinger. Nice lifted ball. Going to go straight up into the air, and it will be a foul. Trainers being asked to come on, as that was a hit right to the head between the two players.
Yeah, and I think United players want something more than just a foul call. The trainers come on for treatment here.
Here comes the trainer. And I believe that was Soleimani Balde, number 6, who committed the foul.
Yeah,
a player
again,
that came on at halftime for Tempo.
Yeah, and it was a foul. It came through the man to try to get to the ball, put the man down. I mean, whether or not it should be a yellow card is debatable. I'll let the ref's judgment be the rule here. He's down in the thick of action.
He's up and moving, so good to see there.
Saw a little magic spray being used there. Again, he's gonna I think Park is gonna have, I think his watch is gonna have to go off.
Both players, both Watts and Cassiabua is how I'm going to pronounce that. I apologize if I butcher that.
Yeah,
Number 8 for Miami United.
Yeah, they'll be back on very shortly here.
Park letting both of them come back on. That one sent forward. United still with a chance. Insua tried to flick it, save. Good one by Deba.
Full stretch.
All of that 6'2" frame.
Needed every bit of it there to grab it up. Good change of direction there.
Nice little flick forward, control, over to the far side.
Good movement from Tempo.
Tempo looking to attack.
Oh,
Shot
wicked
just
shot.
pulled wide. Really, really looking positive is this Tennessee Tempo team.
Yeah, it was a good little transition play. Sort of half speed coming up there. Did get a decent shot off, not on target.
Miami looked to be just a little slow in getting back into position there just for a moment. Back underway. Sent forward. Fernandez is able to get a flick on it. Controlled by United. Lose it. Gilly lays it off Aduro. He's got space. He's going to send one over to the far side, but that's too far out of there. Avila was trying, but he just wasn't able to control that ball. Both these two teams just pressuring throughout these 55 minutes. Over to the far side with Insua. Badai was able to get a touch on it, and Badai is able to clear. Going forward is Tempo. Good little jump around the Serrano tackle. Towards the box, Watts is there. Santiago gets it. Loses it, wanted the foul, didn't get it, but his defense able to help him out.
Yeah, there was no foul there.
Fernandez holds off Aduro,
there.
but he's going to earn the foul.
Yep. Took the man out from with his leg. Again, the high tempo pace of the game remains for the second half. Will they be able to continue to do that? I think we're going to see a goal or two, though. The way these teams are going forward, they look dangerous. They just haven't been able to break each other down just quite yet.
Has that feeling like if one goal is scored, it could lead to multiple for both sides.
Yeah, it'll change the game quite a bit here.
Coming over here to the near side is Miami United. Lay it off. Give and go. And back over to center circle. Over to Serrano on the far side. Gives it to Insua. Dancing right on the edge of the box. Cleared by Tempo. Headed back forward. Back we go. Good control there by Miami United. Send a nice ball forward. Controlled. Freehan loses it, but is able to get it to a teammate. Over here to the near side. Good ball forward. Gets it right back. Does Uzuriaga. He's going to send one deflected off. It's going to bounce to Deba. Deba's able to keep control of it and keep it in the field of play.
Yeah, prevented the corner call there. Good instincts from the
Fernandez
keeper.
was keeping him honest there. He'll drop it down.
Nice, got to get
Thought about giving it to his defender. He'll go over to the far side, controlled. Badai. Deflected off of Insua.
Here we go.
And Miami United win it. Serrano passes it off, coming over here in the midfield. Badai will head it, but it's going to go out. It'll be a corner for Miami United. Good build-up of play between Daza and Morales. We have a substitution for Tennessee Tempo. It's going to be the end of the day for Watts. He's going to be replaced by number 9, Latrell Middleton.
Yeah, Watts was a willing runner up front. Couldn't get the service probably that he needed. Bringing on some fresh legs now.
Watts with the leaderboard for the goals in the regular season for Tennessee Tempo. Not able to put anything on the board today. And Sua is going to have this in swinger. Headed away by Badai. That one deflected. Still in Miami's possession. Cleared by Tennessee. Now Middleton has space to run. Cannot get around, and it'll get to D'Angelo. Great work by number 5, Daniel Daza. Able to hold Middleton up.
Yeah, he kept pace with him, got in front of him, preventing him from getting it, and allowed his goalkeeper to collect the ball pretty easily.
Both teams pushing the pace.
Yeah, it doesn't look like too many, strategic changes for the second half. They're just continuing what they started in the first.
Get it forward to Middleton. He looked to give it back. It'll be deflected out and for a throw. Deflected off of Aveska. It'll be a throw for the Tempo in the third of Miami United FC. Will we make it to the 90 still here even 0-0, or does someone have a goal? We'll find out. Long throw from the Tempo, headed straight up into the air by Aveska. He'll get a second attempt. Cleared out to Aduro. Hits the brakes. Double teamed, and he's going to earn a foul.
Close quarters there, trying to fight for the ball, both United and Tempo. Tempo get the call.
That foul committed between Diego Morales and by Insua. Robertino Insua, both of them coming together to commit that foul. It'll be give or take 40 yards out. Into the box, cleared away by Fernandez. Trying to get another attempt up. It was Aduro, but it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, the first foul, though, was against Tempo with the hands on grabbing him.
Second one between Gilly and I believe that is Fernandez who's on the deck, and Gilly's going to get a yellow for that.
Yeah, for the initial foul, when he grabbed the player, threw him down, and then the retaliation happened after that. His teammates trying to get him to walk away. Might as well. Don't get a second yellow for dissent.
We have a player for Miami that is ready to come in. It looks like sub-wise. Waiting to see where the fourth official is to get a – oh, he's getting the board ready right behind him. So Gilly will get a yellow card in the 61st minute. And it's going to be the end of the day for Insua, or excuse me, number 11, Diego Morales. He will be replaced by number 20. That is Alessandro Mazzetta. This will be a free kick for Miami United. This one is about 35, 40 yards out. And D'Angelo will just send it forward to his center back, coming over here to the near side. Still a very physical game between these two teams.
Yeah, good stuff, though. Like a good, hard-nosed game. Referees letting them play a bit, but keeping control. Delicate balance.
Coming forward is Miami United into the box. Diva there to grab it.
Good instincts from Diva.
He picked the right time to come forward there.
Yep. Little heavy push there at the last minute from United as he pushed the ball into the penalty area, and Diva saw this chance and came out and grabbed it.
Cleared away. Middleton controls it. Lays it over to Gilly over on the far side. He has space to move forward. He'll send it back to Middleton. Middleton over into space. Avila right through. Almost had that one.
Missed opportunity there. He was right there with the net beckoning.
Stanley Pierre had an opportunity. He could have had his fifth of the season.
Nice work there from Tempo.
Good tackle there, and a
Two
second
good
one. Little bit of an extra little bump there by Frian.
Yeah, he's making a little bit of a meal of it, but yeah, I think it was a little frustration. Good two tackles in a row from Tempo. Yeah, he's saying, yeah, you don't need to be rolling around.
Throw in by Miami United. Completed here in the 64th minute. It is 0-0, Tennessee Tempo and Miami United FC. This is the Southeast Region Finals of the UPSL National Tournament for the Premier Division. Deba clears it over here to the near side. Middleton trying to control it between two men, able to do so.
Wow.
Releases it. And D'Angelo is there just in front of number 11.
Great work from both goalkeepers today.
Yeah, Gregory Cousins had an opportunity for just a split second. And just like that, Sebastian D'Angelo closed the door. That pass forward for Miami. Good tackle. Luzariaga surveys the field, lays it off. Daza will give it back to Aveska. Aveska will go over to Serrano on the far side. Serrano trying to thread the needle to Insua, not able to do so. Now here comes Tempo again, trying to get it to Middleton. That one just a little too far, and he was double teamed as it was. And Cousins is down on the pitch. He looks to be substituted here in just a moment.
It looks like it might be cramps for him, leg cramps.
Yeah, that's like we talked about. It has been a warm week here in Georgia, as it is at this time of the year. As it stands right now, currently 90 degrees. You can see the substitution there.
Oh, yeah. Those are leg cramps.
He's coming off. He's going to be replaced by number 20, Seth Otuanye. Had a good 67 minutes on the pitch, did Cousins.
All right. Back to live action here.
Going to be a drop ball for D'Angelo. 67 minutes. As this clock gets closer and closer to 90, you will see these teams probably take a little bit of a risk. That ball straight up into the air by Badai. It's lucky it didn't hit a plane going by. Gilly has it. He'll come over here to Pierre. Pierre gets around one man. Sends it into the box, just a little too much on it, out for a goal kick. But that's what we talk about so many times, Dre, is as this clock gets closer and closer to 90, these teams, they want to go away with the victory, so they're going to take a little bit more of a chance. And then, but you got to be careful to not lead yourself open for that counterattack.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you start looking at later minutes in this game, too, when you have such a high-paced game. Will fatigue play a pattern? I know that some of the substitutes are going to mitigate some of that. But, yeah, I think they will want to try to get a victory before the regulation period is over, at least in extra time, because once you get to penalties, it becomes very uncertain.
Aduro goes down and receives a foul from Mazzetta, and that was more just two players colliding more than anything. That wasn't egregious in any way, shape, or form.
As emotional and high playing this game has been, it's been played pretty well mannered.
Back underway. Win the ball there. Win it right back does Tempo. Quick passing through center circle does Aduro over to the far side. Badai has it. Tried to thread that one forward. Middleton is not going to get there. Between Middleton and Seth, they were trying to get it over there on the far side. They just weren't able to get anything.
Misplayed that out.
And Mazzetta not able to control it, and it rolls out. Be a throw for the Tempo. Quickly taken. Tackle one, Pierre.
What a battle.
And that one is cleared. Be a throw for the Tempo. Quickly taken again. To Gilly. Gilly has it. Lays it off, trying to get it to Aduro. Aduro will lift it forward. That one not able to get to Middleton as it's cut off by Serrano. Serrano trying to give it to Insua, but gets it on the back wrong side of Insua, and it goes out. It'll be a throw for Tempo. You can see both of these two teams very well coached and prepared for this Southeast Region final. Sent in, controlled, and cleared by Miami. Trying to get that ball to Otuanye, not able to do so. Aduro cannot control it completely. And Insua commits a foul. Remember, Insua is on a yellow card. He received it in the 9th minute.
Yeah, Park is opting to just have a word with him, give him a final warning.
And we have a substitution, and it is going to be the end of the day for Fernandez. He will be replaced by number 19, Lucas Espindola. Good 72 minutes for Fernandez. This ball 40-ish yards out. Balde over the ball. He'll send it forward. Cleared away by Miami United. Santiago Frian clearing that ball out. It'll be another corner for Tennessee Tempo.
Yeah, time is creeping up a little bit, may become a factor pretty soon here. There's still plenty of time, though, right now at 0-0, but
Stanley Pierre will take this outswinger. You see both teams still have players getting warm for a potential sub. Here comes the corner. Cleared away by Serrano. Insua makes the space so that ball can get forward. Losing it. Gilly taking that ball off of Espindola. His first real touch of the match. That one headed forward. Middleton not able to get possession. It'll go all the way back to Aduro in center circle. And he'll go over to the far side. Allow Pierre to move forward. And Serrano with a beautiful tackle took one for the team with that tackle, as both Pierre and Serrano are still down. Miami are attacking. That's a fantastic tackle by Tempo. And that'll be a foul committed by number 21.
Yeah, both the down players are back up, hobbling back up towards the action here.
Musa Giai with the foul committed by Tennessee.
This player, United player, slowly get up, but he is up now.
Trying to
Couldn't
see
quite
who that
was,
is.
yeah.
That looks like that is number 8. Kashi Abui. This one about 25 yards out and barely off of the touchline over there on the far side. Insua is over the ball. Nice shot in, headed away by Tempo. And that'll be a foul committed by Miami.
Push from behind.
Luzuriaga with the foul. 75 minutes into this contest, it is Tennessee Tempo 0, Miami United FC 0. Here in the Southeast Region Final of the UPSL Premier Division National Tournament. Winner moves on to the Final Four in Irvine, California. 3 teams already locked in, ready to go. This is our final region final. Deflected off of both players. That'll go out. It'll be a Miami United throw.
Last came off the Tempo player.
It'll be a hydration break. Hydration break in the 76th minute. Again, one more time, we look at the weather here in Peachtree City. 90 degrees. Feels like 97. Little bit of a wind at the beginning, but if you look out there at the foliage, it almost looks dead still. Sun has set, so the temperature on that artificial turf will start to dissipate.
Yeah, we still have a little bit of humidity, but man, the temperature is dropping a bit, which is nice.
And like I said, this is the 4th of the 4 bracket finals. You take a look there, you see all the teams in the national finals and where we stand. LA 10 FC were able to defeat Deportivo Rose City 3-1. Chicago Nation was able to beat New York Braveheart 2-1. Balboa FC was able to defeat St. Croix in extra time 1-0. That's how we get to the national finals. National finals will be August 8th through the 10th.
The Final Four is set up to be quite a humdinger of a competition.
This time, no Soda City, no three-peat. They got the record of back-to-back for the first time ever in the Premier Division National Tournament. No three-peat.
Little fellow got the ball back into the play for us here. He looked a little confused at first, though.
Gunwin Still able to have fun out there as the intensity has been pretty high throughout these 79 minutes.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job out there as a center ref. Very emotional game, a lot at stake, a lot on the line.
Over here to the near side, able to work around that attempted challenge. Insua lays it off. He'll get it right back. Goes over to Serrano. I think he wanted to lift that into the box, but not able to make good contact it, but still able to keep control of it and go back to D'Angelo. I don't think he got his swing right as he kind of shanked that one over into center circle.
United taking their time here.
Have just about 11 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
It's going to be one of those games where one goal could decide everything.
Good ball forward. Serrano trying to one-time it. It deflects off of Aduro off of Badai. Out for a throw for United. They'll take it quickly. Lay it off. They'll come over here to center back and over here to the near side. Good one-time give and go. Not able to keep it in. That one just a little too far in front of Luzuriaga.
Oh, if he could have gotten to that ball and turned, he was going to be in on goal there. Maybe Tempo could recover.
This will be a throw for the Tempo in their third. Miami United looking to press. United win possession for a second. Now Middleton gets it around both defenders. He's all alone. Taking on D'Angelo. He puts it through. It's in!
Wow.
Latrell Middleton with the goal for Tennessee Tempo to go up 1-0.
And you can see how quickly things can change off an errant pass. He catches up to it, puts himself in a great position as he goes one-on-one with the goalkeeper and just coolly touches it for a great finish for a Tempo lead.
Take a look at this again. He makes it through past two defenders, and he's all alone. Hits the Jets, puts it past D'Angelo, back of the net for the 1-0 lead for Tennessee Tempo.
How does that change the game now? Tempo now in the lead here. United going to be chasing here with less than 10 minutes of regulation to go. Such a tight game. There's still a lot to play for both these teams. Plenty of time. And it looks like number 7 for Tempo is coming off.
And that'll be Horace Avila Jr. who will be coming off.
Boy, what a...
And a substitution for Miami United as well.
So
is
now
what they look like they're getting ready for.
Yeah, the intensity level's going to raise now for United.
And
Plenty of time for them to get another goal, an equalizer here. So Tempo's going to have to really be thinking about it. We often talked about that hashtag, you know.
We always talk about hashtag response time.
Yep.
Here with ASMG. It's always those first 5 minutes after you score the goal that you leave yourself open for a counter goal from your opponent. Can they hold on? Mateo Hincapi coming on for Miami United. 1-0 Tennessee Tempo in the 81st minute. Latrell Middleton. Middleton knocks that one out. It'll be a throw for Miami. They're looking to counter quickly. Gilly is putting the pressure on. Gilly's got to be careful because he is on a yellow card. Trying to release it to Middleton. That almost was two. if that could have got to him, Dre, I don't think that they could have held that one off.
Yeah, you know, and that's the other danger here as you press forward for United. You can leave yourself a little bit open in the back, trying to get something going on your attacking side. So you got to be really careful that you don't give up a second one.
First header of the day for number 24, Braden Nye, who came on for Avila. It looks like at the next break, it'll be the end of the day for Gilly. As long as he can get away, and that was a foul, I'd say as long as he can get away without committing another yellow card. Insua drop. And that is going to be a offsides committed by.
Yeah, when you hear a whistle with people in the penalty area, you kind of take a second look.
And it will be Gilly's end of day. He will be replaced by number 8, Kendall Kubera. Once Gunwin Park sees, and there goes Gilly, as slow as humanly possible. He does not want to get that yellow card because that substitution will matter not. He needs to get on the move because we are in the 85th minute. There goes the substitution.
Gunwin was coming behind him, make sure he just kept his pace to get off the field there.
Deba wanting to get underway quickly, and Park was not ready. One of the rare instances where the team in the lead was trying to get underway before the center official was ready. Usually the team in the lead will try to waste as many seconds as they can.
82nd minute here.
Deba, get us underway. Is this the season for Tennessee Tempo? Are they on the way to their first Final Four? Not able to control that, and it will be a goal kick.
United showing the urgency that they need here. But like I said, they got to be careful not to get hit on the break by Tempo.
Bouncing around. Tempo able to control it. Nye releases it straight up into the air from Miami.
Undercut.
And that's going to be a foul committed by Insua.
He's going to take his time getting up from that challenge there. Tempo player.
Insua's got to be careful. He's on that yellow card.
It's a critical time of the match. You don't want to lose another player.
Park. Gunwin wanting to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Telling him to calm down.
I think somebody in the chat is telling us that Tempo, this is their second attempt at a Final Four appearance. So I think we might
have to go back and double check.
Look.
Apologies if I get that wrong. It's been a lot of seasons we've been doing this.
Yeah, they're always challenging. Tempo is.
All the way through, back. All the way through, back to D'Angelo here in the 89th minute. Still 1-0 between Tennessee Tempo and Miami United.
Yeah, I think they wanted a call there, but referee says play on. Fair challenge. Just a little bit of argy-bargy, I guess, going on behind the play. Nothing too serious.
Lifted forward, headed away.
Oh,
Middleton
again.
on the run. D'Angelo is going to clear it.
A little too far out from him. Goalkeeper.
That one is into the box, cleared straight up into the air by Tennessee Tempo. Aduro able to clear it. That's a high boot, and it's going to be a foul.
We have entered the 90th minute now.
Apologies for anybody that's stream held up. I think the YouTube gremlin snuck in there as they do sometimes. We were up and online.
Fortunately, we didn't miss any goals or anything.
You did not miss anything. We were going back to forth, back and back between both sides. Nothing to report. Headed away by Miami United. Insua is going to commit the foul.
See, the fourth official's about to put up the board, I think.
I can see 4 minutes of stoppage time.
That's still enough time for United to get that equalizer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I see 4 on the board there. He hasn't shown it yet.
This will be a free kick for Tempo. This one is about...
There we go, 4 minutes.
There
officially.
is the official 4 minutes. Into the box. That was about 40-ish yards out. Cleared away. Now, here comes Miami United. They have plenty of space here on the near line. Lifted forward. Headed away by by Tennessee Tempo, and they will just blast it into Miami's third.
That was a good clearance.
D'Angelo, he'll send it forward. Miami United need a goal to extend this game, or Tennessee Tempo will go back to the Final Four. Middleton gets around the defender. He tries to lift it over D'Angelo. What a great save.
It was headed goal bound as well.
He had to get that one right.
Good touch save from the goalkeeper. That keeps United into this game, but it is a corner kick for Tempo. I tell you what, Larry, you and I have seen so many late goals, some goals deep in stoppage time. I'm waiting for some more magic to happen here for either side.
Well, when we had that run back last season with Soda City where they just somehow pulled out the win or the late goal throughout that national playoff last season. Here comes the in-swinger. All the way through the box. It's going to roll out. It will be a goal kick for Miami United. It is 92nd minute. We have 4 minutes of allotted time. Here comes the substitution for Tennessee Tempo. It'll be the end of the day for number 10.
That should add 30 more seconds to stoppage time. Theoretically.
Theoretically. Stanley Pierre coming off. He will be replaced by number 4, Dupe.
Yeah, you saw the indication from Gunwin Park there in the center circle, maybe down there, but he was given the indication. He pointed to his watch that he's going to add that time.
He is watching this time. D'Angelo will have this free kick. Back underway. Sent long from Miami. Cleared away. Deflected off of Miami. They have possession. Insua trying to run that down. He's able to keep it in.
Good work there.
Holding up, and he's going to earn the foul.
Yeah, he's got to move that ball back a little bit.
Cubero with the foul.
He didn't move the ball back.
Aduro clears, but back into possession of Miami United. Now they're looking to come down here on the near side. Taken off of the ball by Badai, the captain of Tennessee Tempo, and he's going to earn the foul right in the corner.
Good work from Tempo there. Frustrates United. More precious seconds ticking off the clock.
And Deba will take his time to come over there to clear this for Tennessee Tempo.
Park urging them to go ahead and get the ball back into play. Here it is.
Sent long, trying to get it to Middleton. Middleton is able to run it down. Can he get around Miami? Yes, he can. Over there, headed! What a save by D'Angelo.
Stretch.
Almost got another one, did Tennessee. Now, here comes Miami. Loses possession, but is able to get the flick back, and that one is knocked out off of Cubero, and it will be a throw.
Clutch.
We have hit the 4 minutes. Now we're just up to the extra time that Gunwin Park puts on the watch.
Yeah, we're going to get a little extra time, a little bit of time wasting that happened, and at least another minute, I would think. At least.
Cabrera is able to clear it.
Clearing anywhere now is going to be.
Sliding challenge, win it is
work.
Miami. They're trying. The fans of Tennessee want the whistle.
All in.
Saved by Diba. Cleared.
Critical clearance there. United still with the ball, though. Plenty of black shirts forward.
Another ball into the box. Diba ready to jump. He saves it. What a save for Diba.
That's probably it.
And that's going to do it for Tennessee. Tempo. They pull off the victory here at
What a game.
MOBA
What a game.
Stadium. It ends with the score. Tennessee Tempo 1, Miami United 0. The
What a
officials.
I'll tell you, it was back and forth, very evenly matched. Both teams had multiple chances throughout the game, but it was that one breakaway counterattack that made the difference in this match from Tempo.
Fantastic goal from Tennessee Tempo's number 9, Latrell Middleton, in the 81st minute is the winning goal for this matchup. And it'll be Tennessee Tempo who will get to raise the Southeast Region Cup and move on to Irvine, California for the Final Four, August 8th through the 10th. Fantastic match from both teams. Just not enough to put one past Francois Diba for Miami United. They will head back to Florida and give it a go next season. You see the joy from the Tennessee Tempo squad. Cheering on the fans. A great all-around victory for Tennessee Tempo. They will get to lift the trophy here in just one moment and call themselves champions. We will stay with this so that we can see the presentation of the trophy. And looking at my notes, the reason why I was off when I was looking at it being the second time, this being for Tennessee Tempo, is back when they were called Beeman United was the last time that they made it to the Final Four, and that was in the spring of 2022 that they made it to the Final Four as Beeman United. They were changed, their name was reset to Tennessee Tempo. You see the trophy there about to be presented by the UPSL Georgia Conference Manager, who just so happens to be my colleague, Andre Bomar. Handing out the individual medals to the Tennessee Tempo squad. I had forgotten back in the day when they were called Beeman United. Great all-around match for both of these two teams here in the Southeast Region Final. It is going to be a tall task for this Tennessee Tempo team. They've got LA 10 FC, Chicago Nation FC, and Balboa FC looking at them and ready to go. We'll see who they will be taking on in the Final Four, August 8th. Pierre getting his medal. Just a few more to hand out. Here comes Watts, the top goal scorer for Tempo in the regular season. It's the first time that we've called a Tennessee Tempo match without a Poku in the lineup. Seth Poku had played for them in the regular season, was not here in this region final. And the goal scorer, Latrell Middleton. Last of the medals. And last but not least, the trophy to be presented. Staff getting some of the medals as well. Giving a medal to one of the last of the admin staff. Gift and Dom, the admin of Tennessee Tempo. And their team showing their respect for Gift and all he does for this Tennessee Tempo team. One last thing to do as everyone is running around is that trophy. Starting to come a little off the rails here. Gift and Dom, owner, head coach, one of the best. And there it is. Tennessee Tempo are your Southeast Region champions. They go on to take on the Final Four. Congratulations to all of the boys and staff from Tennessee. Represent the Southeast proud. That's going to do it for our coverage here for the UPSL YouTube channel. For Andre Bomar, I've been Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next season here on UPSL's YouTube channel.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.